dates you've ever been on, have you ever asked a guy out? Or sorry, let me rephrase that. Of all the first dates that you've ever been on, more often than not, was it the guy who made the move or was it you?
The guy.
I feel like that's a guy's job.
I have.
A guy's
I've been
job,
like, you
okay.
Go out.
I guess probably the guy, but I mean, I don't really go on like dates. Like I think hanging out with a guy
Well,
is like,
that's hanging out, dates. Let's use those synonymously.
okay.
The guy.
I feel like it's been like half and
50-50?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy.
The guy. Yeah, the guy.
I was never asked out on a date before my current
What about with your
boyfriend.
boyfriend?
Yeah, he asked me
McGraw
out.
super chatted $100.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. What about you?
The guy.
Okay. So, word?
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
I feel like you're
That's how
being
it should be.
contradictory because you say like guys don't like masculine women who, go up to guys and ask them out.
I think it's emasculating to be the pursuer of a man.
I agree.
You're supposed to let him take that role.
No,
the
that's
lead role.
that's a fair point, but I think there is to some degree a fatigue that men experience when it comes to always having to be the one that makes the first move and always initiates. Like, and it could
that will be relieved
M.
in bed.
Martin super chatted $100.
That's all. If that's all you
You
bring.
have
Well, I
lots of
feel like
imps in this
Hold on,
chat.
hold on.
I'm a
Stupid.
different animal. Here's my proposition. Private jet. Fly you and your hottest girlfriend to me. You'll have to sign an NDA with Auto TRO that kicks in after our business is complete. Fly you back.
By the way,
Use the screen nails.
They're for free. They were for a movie premiere.
auto TRO, that stands for temporary restraining order.
Is that like Jeffrey Epstein?
You
What
would
the
know.
fuck? Yo, first off, that's his name's Marquavius Martin. He owns like 100 Quiznos, so he's like really successful.
The person that just chatted?
Can you pull it up, Carson?
Is it actually him?
Yeah, his name's Marquavius Martin. He's like a entrepreneur, like Quiznos
That's
gangster.
so cool. Wow.
Yeah, so you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement with an automatic temporary restraining order. So he's gonna get a TRO on you because
Why?
because
doesn't
he's the top G.
Okay. Well, it depends
Reactions,
where we're going.
Carson. Reactions. Huh?
I said, where are we going?
Does he have a private
You can hide it,
island?
Carson. Who knows? Okay, do you take him up on his offer?
Yes,
or
I
no?
do.
Okay.
I would love that.
Marquavius, her DMs are open. Okay, so where were we? We were.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot.
I said that
Oh.
you would relieve that fatigue in bed.
Okay, but like here's the thing, right? If sex is all you're bringing to the relationship, that's not going to be enough to keep a guy.
Who said that's all that we're bringing?
I think that would actually
That's
cause him to stop pursuing you as strongly.
I
I
feel
were
like
just waving sex in front of him like a dog treat or something.
I feel like Mary is the outlier. Like I think you're the only virgin at the table. So
yeah.
most people your age
I'm a virgin.
aren't virgins.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
So I feel like you're like a small percentage.
Yes.
You know?
Word. Okay, so Sarah, I want to bring it
What
back to
about
just
it?
your thing really quick here. So you said you're waiting.
Yeah.
You want to wait. How long do you want to wait
Um,
for your next guy?
there's no like time. It's just when I feel comfortable.
Sure. Okay. So, however, how do you reconcile? You said you've had one night stands.
Yeah.
How many one night stands have you had?
3 in
3 one night
college.
stands. And
Well,
how
actually, it wasn't one night stands. Just like, except for the first one.
Sure.
It was like just casual, like friends with.
Yeah, let's say one night stands kind of means like you hooked up once and that was it. There can certainly be situations where you hook up immediately, but then you continue hooking up. It could be casual, it could be friends with benefits. So let's say how many casual, quick encounters have you had with new guys?
3.
Oh, 3 total. Okay. Wait.
Multiply it by 3 and that's the real number.
So 9?
No.
Okay.
So the thing with that, yeah, I don't know. Like, I find obsession with body count to be interesting for like some reasons that we've talked about before, because it's like, How about you, instead of multiplying the number by 3, you like divide it by the number of like opportunities you've had and like advances. Like,
Women have infinite opportunities to have
yeah,
sex.
that's the thing. Then
Yeah.
like instead of focusing on body count, I feel like we should focus on like body ratio.
You mean how many dudes you've turned down?
I mean, if you've had
Not-
sex with like 1,000 men and you could have had sex with like 10,000, it doesn't really matter. Your body count is still like astronomically
True.
high, and men should take note of that and avoid you.
Facts. But it's okay. You said you've had like 3 casual partners or whatever, but you're waiting. So like, how do you reconcile that?
I just figure, I was in college, I was still, just young, and now I just know what I want more.
Okay. And did you have, no, you have only had one partner, right? Have anyone else here had like a one night stand?
No.
Okay. Nicolette.
What?
What are you talking about?
No, I'll hit them up after.
What do you mean?
They
you'll hit
always
them
come
up?
back.
They always come back? Okay. Word? Wait, sorry, hold on. I'm looking for something. Okay, I can't find it. Whatever. So you mentioned body count. So we'll talk about body count really quick. Do you have like an issue with the body count thing? Like, for example, do you have an issue? And we'll go around the table on this. And we'll start with you, then we'll go around. Do you have an issue with men? Because it's kind of, I think it's well known, men prefer women with a low body count. Do you think that's problematic? Do you have an issue with that?
I don't. I think everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
Sure.
I understand from like, a health standpoint, like if you're having safe sex, like that's important too, but also just from like a safety standpoint, not wanting your partner to have slept with like 500 people before you.
Sure.
Yeah, I think everyone's just entitled to their opinion in that realm.
Okay. What about you?
I think it's
Closer to the mic.
I think it really just depends on the person, but I think body count isn't really
Closer.
that. I think body count really isn't that important. Like if you've slept with one person or 20 people, I think it doesn't really matter. And the reason I say that is because it's like, well, people can sleep around or they can not. But I feel like if sex isn't everything, then why does it matter how many people you've slept with?
Well, we've already
Hold on.
addressed that.
Wait. Let's let all the girls go. Then you can
Alright.
go. Go ahead, Nicolette.
I think it doesn't matter what your body count is. I think it's pretty like immature.
What's your body count?
I'm not sure.
Give us a range. 100 plus?
No. I've
You
had
can
sex
be
with
honest.
5 guys in the last year.
The restaurant chain?
Hmm?
What?
What?
Isn't that, do you have like a food thing or something? Like
Food?
a food fetish?
Ben
No.
and Jerry.
Oh my God. All right. Okay, you said you've had sex with 5 guys in the past year.
Yeah, like I don't like my body count isn't that high, but even if it were, like I don't think that has
You don't think
anything
it
to do with
matters?
my self-worth.
No, but it's a criteria with which a man may want to disqualify you if you have a high body count or you're promiscuous.
Then we were never meant to